Hello, everybody out there. I hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend, and I hope everyone had a wonderful week. I think I did. Um, I'm hoping my mom is as well. Um, y'all know what this is. It's another episode. Well, I'm gonna say Markasode. It's not a word. I'm making it a word. But we got another Marcus. We have a first time Markasode right now. And this is our truth. And you with her son. Unfortunately, my mom, you guys know her as his mom, won't be here tonight. She's lost her voice. So I decided to take this opportunity to do some promoting of some things that we got going on. Hopefully, when y'all hear this, y'all tune in and y'all start looking for the things that I'm about to speak on. I do want to say, though, right now that I'm going to start off with myself, because it's always easier to talk about yourself. For some people, it's harder to talk about others. So I'm going to start with me. And right now, I want to say that I do have some things coming up with music. Make sure I do not say a lot, but I do have some things coming up with music. Definitely. I want people to know that I'm still making music. I'm still putting together good music, what I'm saying, quality music, and I'm going to put it out and allow everybody to be able to hear it. So it's gonna be on major platforms. It's gonna be on Spotify, Amazon Music. It's gonna be on anything that you can play music on. It's gonna be on. I know I probably said this before in the past, but I want to reiterate on it and I want to speak on it more. I want to say the same thing twice. I want to really just make sure that people understand that this is happening. And I'm doing it not for fame. I'm doing it not for money. I'm doing it because I love it. I love making music. I love getting behind the booth, getting inside the booth, behind the mic. And the moment that the music is on, I'm just like, take me somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I like to listen to music and I like to let it take me somewhere. And that's what I want to do with you guys. And you girls, I want y'all to listen to the music and I want it to take y'all somewhere. I'm going to make music that's not just for me. I'm going to make music that's for the people. Like anything that I think people will enjoy or like to hear, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to make music for it. I'm going to do it in my style. And hopefully y'all like my style of the way I make music. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm not saying I'm the hardest, but I definitely know how to put together a nice 16, a nice chorus to a beat and make it to where people listen to it, and I really want the people who know me personally and the people who are getting to know me through these podcasts to really understand my mind and understand where I'm coming from and understand how I think, and that's going to be coming with the music that I'm putting out. In addition to the music that I am going to be working on and putting out, I'm going to be getting together with some people, family and friends, and we're going to be putting our heads together and we're really going to be um, being creative. It's a time where it's time for me to show people what I really can do. And I'm not just a music maker. Once before, when I lived in California, I did pursue acting. I've been in movies. I've been an extra in movies. It was fun. It was a fun journey. And I want to get back to doing that, but I don't want to jump straight into trying to be mainstream and go trying to audition for the highest people and fight for the highest spot. Like I'm not, I'm gonna say thirsty like that, but I want to do it to where it's not something that's feel pressured. So you guys are gonna see skits from me. You're like different skits I've already been writing. I've been working on a lot of different skits. I got a lot of people who I'm gonna be working with, putting these skits together, and I'm definitely gonna tell y'all the moment it starts. I just want y'all to be ready for it because it's going to start. I'm funny, and a lot of times I be having the conscious self-conscious of not wanting to do certain things because of how people look at people. And honestly, I want to be like the young Samuel L. Jackson. Well, I say that because you can't really put Samuel L. Jackson in a box of his movies. He's done all type of weird type of roles. Where for me, I don't want people to think that they can just put me in a box because of what kind of music I make, or because of what I talk about, or because how funny I am, or the skits that I make. So I don't want people to be like, "Oh, this guy really can't be this if he's doing this." No, I am. I'm this, and I'm this. It's what made me who I am. I want the world to see what made me me. It's not just coming up in the world and doing things to, I feel like, to survive, and doing things to make money, and doing things to be seen, or doing things that, and when I say doing things to be seen, I mean like plays and shows and rapping and rap competitions and stuff like that. So it's like, I'm more than just the stuff I rap about. I'm definitely very funny. I'm the father. I have kids, so I practice on keeping the child in me alive and making sure that I can always relate to the younger generation, because I have children that's in this young generation. So I'm listening to how they talk, what they watch, what they like, and I feel like I'm gonna really be able to tap into some good stuff. So I want everybody to be, really looking for that. And I want y'all to know I am not the type of guy who is like gatekeeping or whatever we want to call it. If you hear this and you're like, man, I want to do that, and you're in Michigan or close to Michigan or close to Illinois or close to Indiana, then we can do some stuff. We definitely can do some stuff. Like, we can do some music, or you can be a part of a skit. Like, I'm with it all, because I feel like when you get people together that have the same dream, you can build a team, and y'all can go far without any problems. Now, I'm going to make a little shift real quick, because I know I said earlier that it's easier for me to talk about myself, but I can also talk about other people. And right now, at this moment, I want to talk about the person who brought me into this world. Yes, I am talking about my mom. Y'all know her as his mom. But right now, I want to talk about how creative this woman is, and how influential, how much of an influence, I couldn't even say it, how much of an influence she has on me. I would say I'm gonna speak on me, because she has these books that she's written, several books, and right now I'm gonna talk about three of them. But she has these books that she's made and that she's written, and they're out on Amazon right now. So if you like fantasy, magical, mysterious, gotta figure it out, cliffhanger type stories, then you're gonna want to stick around and hear about this, okay? Because she did it. Yeah, yeah. And I want to talk about the first book, and the reason why I want to talk about the first book, and I'm gonna talk about this in not in detail, because I don't want y'all. I don't want to give the book away, but this book was so good that I was like, yes, we should turn this into whatever we can turn this into. And right now, a script, I want to talk about, a script is in the works for this, and it's almost complete. It's basically almost done. And right now, I'm really like, man, like, I be wanting to think about doing something independent with it, but I believe in this story so much that I wouldn't want to see nothing, hate to say it, half-ass done with it. So I would want to take it somewhere where the money can be put behind it. And right now, I'm talking about the book, The Cursed Fae and the Power That Destroys, book one. Okay, this is book one. And I feel like when people see something that says like book one, volume one, that means get ready, because there's going to be more. You can't have a book one or a volume one and it just be that. So I'm gonna name them all, but and then I'm gonna go into a little detail about them real quick. But when you see that, you got to go searching automatically. And I know it's gonna be a little hard to search for these. This is why I'm giving y'all the titles now and first, because when you put the search in, it's just like a movie. You put a movie in, you like, man, it's a lot of movies named this, unless it's a like unique name like Lethal Weapon. Okay, but the first book, The Curse, Fae, The Power That Destroys. Okay, and that's book one by Lacey Lane. That's the name that's on the book, Lacey Lane. So you can't even say that name without putting some. Y'all can't see the body movement I'm making in the face I'm making, but Lacey Lane. All right, and then we got the second book, which is The Cursed Fae. Yes, she's still cursed, or he's still cursed. I don't know if it's a girl or a woman, or I mean, I don't know if it's a girl or a guy. I said girl or a woman. I mean, there is a difference between a girl and a woman. One's young and one's older, but that was not what I meant to say. Anyway, The Cursed Fae, The Power That Saves. Wait a minute. So the first one, it was The Power That Destroys. And the second one is The Power That Saves. Oh, man. It's like, okay. I don't even know what to say. I cannot wait to read the back of these for y'all, because I love reading summaries. Like when I go to a library, I promise you, the first two things I do the first three things I do, because this is included into it, is I reach for the book, because that's major. That's a major thing, and I want y'all to reach for this book. But the first thing I do is I reach for the book, and I pull it out and I read the title. Then I turn over to the back and I read the summary. If I enjoy that summary, I'm reading the book. Okay, if it's enticing or if it pull me in, I'm reading the book. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the first two again. It's The Cursed Fae, The Power That Destroys. Book one. The Cursed Fae, The Power That Saves. Book two. And then you got dun dun dun. And then wait till y'all see these covers. Like wait till y'all see these covers. The Cursed Fae, Secrets, Lies, and Betrayal. Book three. And they all, when you got book one, book two, book three, volume one, volume two, volume three, they always go together. Like I cannot wait to turn every last one of these into. Can y'all see? People in the comments, I want y'all to let me know, would y'all want to see this as a series or a movie? Because it's like you can go so many ways when it comes to fantasy stuff like that. Like you could do movie, an hour long, 2 hour long, boom, cliffhanger, waiting for part two. Then you can do that, like Twilight. I'm saying Twilight because it's completely different than this. They completely different than this. But you could do something like that where you could do The Cursed Fae, book one. The Cursed Fae, book two. The Cursed Fae, book three. The Cursed Fae, book four. Y'all be like, ooh, I got that Fae. Or whatever y'all want to call it. Y'all could be like, ooh, we got that Fae fever. We want some more Fae fever. We want some more Fae. What's going on in the Fae world? All right, so I'm going to read them again. We got The Cursed Fae, The Power That Destroys. That's book one. The Cursed Fae, The Power That Saves. Book two. And The Cursed Fae, Secrets, Lies, and Betrayal. You can't even say that normal because the words itself is like, it made my eyes big. I cannot wait, y'all. In the future, we will be going to video. So when we do our podcast, y'all will be able to see us. And the reason why is because I want y'all to see the faces we make and stuff when we're talking to each other. Because she be making some faces at me, and I be making some faces at her. Y'all be missing out on some real kinetic energy between his mom and her son. But anyway, back to it. You can't read this without, like, it goes, the power that destroys. The power that destroys. Okay. The power that saves. The power that saves. All right. And then you got secrets, lies, and betrayal. What? It's like, ooh, shit just got real. Sorry, y'all. I just had to say it like that. But that's just what you think. You be like, it's just got real. Secrets, lies, and betrayal. All right, here we go. So, The Cursed Fae, power that destroys. The story follows the girls with their best friends to Maine to the new Shifter University. While walking to a party, they meet some guys and form a friendship. College was supposed to be all about boys, partying, and learning. It was until something strange started happening at school. Rosie is open minded, stubborn, and has a. Sorry, y'all. The copy that I got is like first edition, so it's kind of hard to read through the not for sale stamp that's on mine because it's not for sale. I got the not for sale, um, and has a help. Okay, I can see it now. And has a help everybody personality. So trying to find out what is going on is second nature to her. All she has to do is convince one of her new friends to assist her and make sure her sister doesn't find out. And then at the bottom it says, living in a small town in Mississippi, I spend my time fishing, reading, and writing, seeking and never finding the kind of stories I wanted to read. Inspiration came to me and my series was born. I hope you enjoy reading it as much as I enjoy writing it. And that's from Lacey Lane, book 1. I'm going to read that again, though, the top one, because I want to read it through, because I want y'all to understand. I felt something while I was reading that, but then I started messing up, and it messed up the whole dramatic of it, so I'm going to do it again. The story follows the girls with their best friends to Maine to the new Shifter University. While walking to a party, they meet some guys and form a friendship. College was supposed to be all about boys, partying, and learning. It was until something strange started to happen at school. Rosie is open-minded, stubborn, and has a help everybody personality. So trying to find out what is going on is second nature to her. All she has to do is convince one of her new friends to assist her and make sure her sister doesn't find out. I like that. I feel like that's something worth reading. I read it. Just to let y'all know. Duh, I'm her son. I read it, and that's why I agreed to write it. And I didn't want to change nothing. I just wanted to make sure, I'm not the one of them type of people. So y'all ain't gotta. If y'all go read this and then y'all watch the movie when it comes out and everything, I don't want y'all to be like, "Ooh, he changed so much." I'm not that type of person because I got mad at Marvel when they did that to a lot of different things, and we ain't gonna talk about that right now. But I'm gonna keep it true to the book, to the best of my ability, because I got full control of the whole script part, but I'm gonna make sure I keep it true to the book because man, it's good. All right. So once y'all read that, I don't even want to read the back of this one because it got her name in it, man. Let me see. I'm gonna have to anyway. Okay. Spoiler alert. But they say spoiler alert. Here we go. The cursed fae, the power that saves. Because y'all ain't going to know who it is, so this going to make y'all want to know who it is. Rosalind has come to terms with who she is, compared to who she thinks she should be. She has had enough of people telling her how to live her life and what to do. She has to come to terms that she is more human than fae, and she will do it her way. Respectfully. She won't fall on her face instead of landing on her feet. Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm sorry I read that like I was asking a question. I wasn't sure. It was just, it I ain't have my glasses on. We just gonna say that. All right, let's do this again. Rosalind has come to terms with who she is, compared to who she thinks she should be. She has had enough of people telling her how she should live her life and what to do. She has come to terms that she is more human than fae, and she would do it her way. Respectfully, she won't fall on her face instead of landing on her feet. Okay. That means some stuff happened. I'm gonna be a little bit honest with y'all, and do not boo me. Don't even get on me like that. Cause I'm gonna say this: beat me through the series. All right, but I'm not done with book two. I'm halfway through, and it's y'all look. The only reason why I stop is because I get trapped in reading, and I don't want to read something and then it be that like I want to read this and savor it, especially since I feel like I gotta really adapt into it because I'm writing it, and I might end up writing the second one, I might end up writing the third one, you know what I'm saying? Like fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, the seventh one. Yeah, she got books. Go on Amazon, check them out. Y'all would not regret them. All right, y'all heard those first two summaries already. Yep. Tell me that wasn't something that y'all would read. Because I'm telling you, it's something I would read. I can go grab another book right now off my dresser and read the back of one of those. And I'll tell you, it ain't going to hit the same. It ain't. I even read it to you. When I'm done. It ain't going to hit the same. Here we go. The Cursed Fae, Secrets, Lies, and Betrayal. See, anyway, so it says, she trusted him with her heart, and he crushed it. So how do she help him save his people when all she wants to do is run away? Second chances always comes with risk. How much is Sapphire willing to risk her heart to trust again? Or will Zephyr betray her once again? I'm sorry, y'all. And then at the bottom it says, small town girl living in Mississippi, writing, Fisher, reading, and loving life. I have a bachelor's degree in human services, looking for the difference in my key to writing this series. Not all Fae are evil. Don't believe me? Read my series. So she's tipping the balance and saying that Faes are not evil. They got some good Faes out there. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of didn't read this the way that I should have because I made a noise because that made me mad. She trying to run away. You know what I'm saying? When I feel like she got a duty. But we're gonna do this again. Here we go. She trusted him with her heart, and he crushed it. So how do she help him save his people when all she wants to do is run away? Second chances always comes with risk. How much is Sapphire willing to risk her heart to trust again? Or will Zephyr betray her once again? Mm, 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 mm. You know, it's crazy. When I read it the second time, I felt it and I understood it more. And I'm like, should she though? We got to read it. Like, should she help? Like, bro, you broke her heart. And now you want her to help you save your people? Hmm. 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 I mean, ooh, ooh, ooh. I gotta get, and I can't skip. I can't skip, man. I can't skip. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need solitude for a good minute. I'm gonna need no video game. What else are we doing? I got this the music. I can still do my music. Can I read and do the music at the same time? I think I could do that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to formulate the plan. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Look, Amazon. Let me go on real quick. I just want to say this part, okay? Because I got the first one up. I'm only putting up the first one for y'all. So, but I'm just gonna read this just in case y'all wanna. You know what? It just brought the third one, so I'm just gonna do the third one. So we got the Cursed Fae, power that destroys. Even though I said the third one, but I can just go off of, I remember what it said. I just want to be able to look at what I'm throwing up what I'm doing. Anyway, if you have a Kindle, you can get it for free. All right. Or like the Kindle Unlimited, you can get it for free if you have that membership. I think it's a membership. I'm sorry, y'all. I got exclusivity. So I don't have to do this, but I should have because I would have loved to help her profit. But anyway, and then they have the paper one for $16. Okay, that's not a lot for a book. You know what I'm saying? Especially a book that you can enjoy and that continues on, and that you can read, and it's going to end up turning to a movie, and you can end up keeping it, and you can end up getting it autographed one day. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you listen to this podcast, you knew all of this was about to happen. We told you. We put it in your ear. We put it in your face. So the fact that you come running up to us telling someone, "Hey, can you sign my book?" to both me and the writer, like we gonna sign it. I'm definitely gonna sign it. Oh, you listen to the podcast. All right. Thanks to have you here. You know what? I'm gonna remember, and I'm gonna say that to every last one of y'all who come running up like that. Like, love your podcast. Oh, thank you. Here's some money in your pocket. No, just playing, just playing, just playing. But yeah, y'all. I really feel like y'all should go check these books out, man. Okay, I got them in my lap because I got access to the books. You know what I'm saying? I got access to be able to flip the pages and touch the pages and let the pages jump out to me as I read. Because guess what? It does. I don't know about y'all, but like I said, when I read a book, I always get trapped into the book. My mind goes into the book. I'm there in the story. That's why I like watching movies because I get in the story. I'm in it, you know. And I feel like with these books, y'all will get in it, and I feel like y'all will enjoy it. Um, the reviews on the book on the books was good. I don't know who they were. Like honestly, like I can't say these just family members. Like I reading the reviews, I was like, wow, nice, nice, nice. Now there were some haters, but I will say this, like, and this is my comment because I want to make this clear when I say this because when you read a book or watch a movie that's in the same genre of other movies or other books, there's gonna be similarities. I'm gonna say that. I'm going to say it now. Like if I wrote a werewolf movie right now, and people was like, man, this feel like Teen Wolf with a little bit of Underworld, with a little bit of the other Teen Wolf, with a little bit of the other Teen Wolf, with a little bit of. That's because all those movies and all those shows had the same essence in it. They just took different things and took other things out. Like I can tell y'all a long time ago, there was a show where werewolves, the dude eyes changed colors, and he was in high school. It was a whole TV show. I was a little kid. I remember he got bit, and his eyes would change colors in class right before he turned. Guess what? They do that in Teen Wolf. The blue betas, the red alphas, the light blue special breeds, and all that stuff. Like they did that. Like, and then you got Vampire Diaries, and they did their thing, and the vampires falling in love with werewolves. Oh, where'd they do that at? Underworld. It was already done. They came the hybrid, and a hybrid is uglier than Vampire Diaries hybrid. But guess what? If I was fighting a hybrid and I had to pick a hybrid to be on my team, man, Underworld hybrid is whooping Klaus's ass. I'm sorry, but that's how it goes. Klaus who? Hey, bite me, homie. So I'm gonna be one of you. We both gonna turn blue. Our nails gonna grow, and we finna scratch this dude up. Man, what you talking about? So don't go reading her book just to go comparing it to other fantasy fae books because that's not why we read. That's not why we enjoy creativity. That's not why we go out and try to jump into the mind of somebody else because we like, oh, so this Fae got the same powers as the other Fae in the other book that came out in 1983. That's crazy. How can she copy them? No. Like, what powers are the same? Name me a power right now that nobody's thought of, and I promise you they've thought of it. There's somebody out there with that power. I even thought about that when I was like, man, I want to create a comic book, but I want to create a superhero. And the first thing I thought is, what would his power be? Like, and I'm trying to, and it got to the point to where I started thinking of a comedy. Like, maybe I should make a comedy where his power is something really stupid because every power that would make sense as a power is gone. Levitation, flying, super speed, super strength, walking through walls, being able to turn invisible, being able to see through things, being able to touch things and turn gold, being able to touch things and turn stone, being able to regenerate. Oh, claws come out your body. Being able to see and read people's minds, being able to control people's thoughts, able to control people, being able to jump into somebody's body. Like there's, I can name them all. Being able telekinesis, you know what I'm saying? I just name pyromaniacs, you know what I'm saying? Pyronetics, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no power. You know what? I'm gonna make a superhero. He got the power to melt houses. How about that? You know what? Yeah, you mess with me, I'm gonna melt your house. And I know a lot of people out there like, wait, ain't they just arson? You just burning his house? No, 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 no. There's no fire involved at all. I just look at your house, make my eyes wide, snap my fingers, and the house literally starts screaming, "I'm melting! I'm melting! I'm melting!" And it goes down, and it melts. And then they be like, "Who are you?" "I'm melting man." Put my hands on my head, and they're like, "Are you a villain or a superhero?" "I'm a superhero." "But you're melting houses." "I only melt houses of villains and bad guys. If you can be bad, you don't need a home. Your home is prison." You know, like type thing. I'll have a song that you can that comes on every time I come around. Milkman, milkman. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So when y'all like, it's hard. It's really, really hard. Okay, I might come out with a superhero who could change clothes by the snap of a finger. Oh no, that's called a witch. I forgot. Sabrina did it, Wendy did it, and Casper meets Wendy. And she kept just waving that wand around using her powers after her people told her not to use powers. You know what? Let me stop this. That upset me still. Like, you was doing good, but no, you just had the flash and be Wendy. You knew something was coming to chase you. Anyway, they always write stuff and it's always going to be similar to something else. It doesn't mean that they're copying. It doesn't mean that they read their book and was writing word for word. It doesn't mean that somebody was like, oh, I'm going to just take this. No. Creativity creates creativity, creativity creates creativity. It's a full circle. When you got creative people around each other, they're going to just bounce off each other. It's going to be creative stuff. Even if you got to make volumes of that creative thing. Like I have skits that's based off. Now I ain't gonna say based off, but I have skits that's like remixes of things I've seen that I was like, oh, I would have did this. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen the skit where I'm like, oh, I would have did this, and I wrote it down. Like, okay. Anytime I'm thinking like, oh, I would have did this, it's not me saying, oh, this is better or I'm better or I'm going to take what you got and make it better because I don't like what you did. No, I saw what you did. I like what you did, and I got an idea, and I did this. That's the same thing with her books. When you read these books and you go and read a book, you might get inspired. I'm about to say inspirational. You might get inspired to go and write a book about some fantasy, about some phase, about having some magical powers. Or you might be like, man, if she can do this and this book is this good, she put it on Amazon, I can too. I'm not going to be like, oh, you hating. You start following my mom. You going to do what she do. You going to try to write it. No, tell me about it. Put it in the comments the moment that you do it, and I'm gonna go look at it. I'm gonna go actually purchase it because I don't got exclusivity like I do with my mom's. So I'm gonna have to purchase y'all book, but I will do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supporting us, I'm gonna support you. So I'm gonna go look at your book. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna, oh, okay, I like this, and then I'm gonna be like, you took this from my mama. This came. Nah, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna do that. But I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna be like, I liked it. And I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like about it, like. You know what I'm saying? When I do with all people, because I'm like that. I'm a critic. Because I can write a book. I can write a script. I can write stories. So I feel like if you can do it, you can criticize it. So if people listen to my music and they're like, oh man, you should have did this. Man, that beat was too high. Or your vocals a little. And they make music, I'm listening. But if you don't make music and you don't know how to go through or do what I'm doing or how hard it is to do what I'm doing and still critiquing and getting together, I ain't no producer. I'm a rapper. And I'm trying to produce my own music. Then it's like, no, I ain't really got to hear what you're saying. I just want you to listen to my creativity and like my creativity. The same thing with a song. When I write a song, I try my best not to repeat myself and say something I said in another song. If I'm freestyling, yeah, I repeat myself all the time and say the same thing over and over again. I said it last week. Probably bring it up and say it again in a whole other way. It's a freestyle. It's coming to the top of my head. But when I'm writing, I want to be precise. I want to make sure that, okay, this sentence don't sound familiar. Okay, I ain't say this. I did say this, but since I said this, let me say this like this in this song. It's the same thing. When you're writing a book and you're creating a story and something happens, it could be something that happens in season 1 that happens in season 4, almost like you're like, wait a minute, didn't Bobby get shot in the blue car just like Tony got shot in the green car? It's just a coincidence. Maybe they seen it. Maybe they was related to him. But you'll find that out if you keep watching it or keep reading and don't judge. So I really feel like y'all should go take the time out, Go on Amazon if you can, because I know you can, and check these books out, yo, because y'all heard me read them. Y'all heard what I read. Y'all heard how good it sounds. How good and I'm not saying I made it sound good. No, those I can even read it regular. I'm gonna read it to y'all again. It's like, is he gonna read it again? Yeah. This podcast, like I said, is a Markcast, which meant marketing podcast, but I didn't really want to say marketing podcast. I just say Markcast. So take it. Anyway, the story follows the girls with their best friends to Maine to the new Shifter University. While walking to a party, they meet some guys and form a friendship. College was supposed to be all about boys partying and learning. It was until something strange started happening in school. Rosie is open minded, stubborn, and has a help everybody personality. So trying to find out what is going on is second nature to her. All she has to do is convince one of her new friends to assist her and make sure her sister doesn't find out. Now, one thing we do know from reading the back of these books is one person name is Rosie and another person name is Rosalind. I wonder if they know each other. But y'all will have to read to find out because I think they do know each other. I'm not 100% certain. No, I'm just playing. Now, the second one. Like I said, I'm going to read these normal because I don't want y'all to think that just because I did my voice the way I did it, that's what made it sound good. No, these sound good regardless of what voice you read it in. Rosalind has come to terms with who she is compared to who she thinks she is. She has had enough of people telling her how to live her life and what to do. She has come to terms with that she is more human than Faye and she would do it her way, respectfully. She won't fall on her face instead of landing on her feet. Oh, you know what's crazy? I've been saying respectfully this whole time, and that's not the word. It, look, y'all. All right, look, don't judge me. All right, the wording on the book, it's not my fault. Okay, I got close. It's crazy though, because when you see what the word actually is, you can actually see what the word is, man. The word ain't even respectfully, y'all. It's hopefully. Like, and it makes so much more sense because I was like, respectfully. Come on, mama, that's not right. And I wasn't gonna say nothing. See, I wasn't gonna say nothing to y'all. I was gonna go downstairs and say something to her, and then she's gonna be like, "Boy, that don't say respectfully. That say hopefully." And then y'all wasn't gonna never find out. So I'm glad I found out myself now. I can't read. That's what it is. I can't read. Hopefully, she won't fall on her face instead of that. That makes so much more sense, man. Oh, you play that game. What word is missing or what word should be there? I just so completely failed at that. If I knew that was the game, I probably would have been looking for the word that shouldn't be there. I don't even know how I seen that wasn't the word I said. Maybe it's because I realized that I said respect, and that's not as many letters there right before you get to fully. And I read it the first time and still said it respectfully and didn't even try to correct myself. I'm sorry for y'all. Rosalind has come to terms with who she is and compared to who she thinks she should be. She has had enough of people telling her how to live her life and what to do. She has come to terms that she is more human than they, and she would do it her way. Hopefully, she won't fall on her face instead of landing on her feet. It makes so much sense. All right. Anyway, moving on to the third one. I'm gonna read this one again, like I said, in a regular voice to show y'all that it doesn't matter. And I read this one correctly, so don't think I'm gonna be making some revelation about a word. She trusted him with her heart, and he crushed it. So how does she help him save his people when all she wants to do is run away? Second chances always come with risk. How much is Sapphire willing to risk her heart to trust again? Or will Sapphire betray her once again? And you know what's crazy? I want to know. I kind of want to go ask her. I'll send her a text message. She's probably going to tell me to read the book. So I ain't even going to ask her. But it was like, well, just tell me, don't he betray her again? Like, does she give him a second chance? Are they gonna fall in love? Like, do she say, "I'm gonna save your people, but f you"? Move around, son. Because that'd be something right there. Like, Save them. They gotta live with that for the rest of their life, and you can walk around with your nose turned up to them like, say something. I'm your savior. Say something. I dare you. I dare you, because the next crisis I won't be there. I dare you. I dare you. And he be like, I just want to love you. It's too late for that. Now you see what I'm capable of. You want to love me? I saved you and your people. Now you want to love me? Man, I can't wait to read that book. I challenge y'all to try to read that book before me. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm in the middle of book 2, so y'all got a chance. No, y'all don't, cause I'm talking about it, and I kind of want to stop right now and read it. Like I kind of want to drop the mic, just. But I'm almost done. So let's shift it back to me, because I did mention this within it, but I want to go to more of a detailed grasp, because I did mention it on me only, and then I mentioned it briefly when I was talking about my mom. But yes, I am going to be turning her book into a whatever. And I say whatever because it can go either way, movie, script. And I don't want to put a stamp on it yet. I don't want to say what it is or what it's going to be until like it's finished and then I've taken the people and they're like, "Okay, this is like, cuz I have a vision for it, but I want to see if it matches others people." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't want to put a title on. I don't want to say movie. I don't want to say show. I don't want to say animation. I want to say it's gonna be something. It's gonna be. It might be everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel. That's what they did with Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. You know what I'm saying? That was a book, TV show, cartoon. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I feel like if y'all give it a chance, y'all will enjoy it, especially with me behind it because I'm a very creative writer. I have an imagination. I've been in movies. I took script writing class. I took acting class. I ain't take no. I ain't gonna say acting class, but it was drama. It was adjacent. It was like we was learning how to be in a play, learning how to come off the top of our heads, learning how to do improv stuff. But it wasn't really learning for me. It was just having fun. But that's why I passed so easy. But anyway, I enjoy this. I enjoy being creative. I enjoy making music. I enjoy writing different stories and skits. And I enjoy doing a podcast with my mom. I like doing a broadcast. I'm used to doing stuff like this where I'm talking for a long period of time to people, to comments, sometimes to nothingness when there's no one there. But there'll always be someone there eventually. All you have to do is continue. And this is for everybody out there who listens to us on a regular basis, everybody who checks us out, everybody who likes our content. Just because you listen to us don't mean you can't do it yourself. Like you could put in your comments like, "Hey, I have my own little thing. I talk about frogs because I don't talk about frogs. So if you talk about frogs and I want to know about frogs, I'll come listen to it." Especially since they got so many different kind of frogs you can't touch, you shouldn't touch, frogs you can touch. Like that's an important topic to talk about. I might end up taking that. So shoot, I'm gonna have to see what my co-host say. Like, are we gonna do that or what? Because frogs, you know what I'm saying? I've heard people say don't lick a frog or lick a frog. Like there's a frog you can lick that'll save everything. There's a frog you can lick that'll kill everything. Like ain't that crazy? I don't know if it's true, so don't quote me on that. I only breathe like that because I realize you can do anybody. You can talk about anything that your heart desires on. My heart desire is to talk about music, Marvel, DC, anything creative, anything fun, love, heartbreak, cheating, not cheating. Like I want to talk about it all in my music. I want to talk about it in topics because it's good to get people's ideas and opinions on it. And I love to read. I love to read because you get a word. When I read and I come across a word that I've never seen before, I go straight to the dictionary. What does this word mean? I don't know. I don't remember this word. And then I go look it up and I'm like, I might use this one day. And it's in my brain. It's stored in my brain. That's how words are with me. When I look up a word, I look up the definition. The moment I look up the definition, the word is in my head. So I'm gonna try to use words more often that I like, that I have in my memory brain, in my memory bank. You know what I'm saying? I can swap out at any moment and intertwine if I want to. Like, so it'd be nice to really tap into vocabulary, especially since I talk and want to be doing this a lot more. And reading helps with that. So if y'all want to have a time where y'all want to have a break and sit down, get a cup of wine or a glass of wine, who drinks a cup of wine, and get you a nice pillow, lean back on, and play my mixtape. Yeah, go ahead, play my mixtape, man. Listen to that mug. I'm jamming. I'm putting out them hits. No, I'm just playing. But if y'all want to have a good, cozy, comfortable moment and read a good book, go on Amazon and get those books, man. Those first three. And I'm gonna make sure that the moment her voice is better, and it should be good by next episode. It should be good. But I'm gonna make sure that by that time she can talk more about the other books. Cause man, like I feel like once y'all start reading and y'all read to enjoy and not read to criticize and not read to be judgmental, but read to enjoy the story for what it is, then y'all gonna be hooked and y'all gonna want to read more and more. And if you have some opinions on it, go ahead, shoot them. We'll love to hear it. Well, I know I would, because I might use it in the book version. I mean, in the movie version. You never know. So yeah, if you're like, oh man, Rosie should have did this instead of this. I think it over. Like, man, is that a major movement that happened? Does it affect anything down the line? Because y'all got to remember, these books. While y'all reading them, I want y'all to understand that these books are a part of other situations, meaning that something that happens could be for something that she got set up in another book down the line, and you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she did stuff like that because we've watched movies like that. I've seen movies like that. I love stuff like that. I love when they do something in this movie and then 2 3 movies down the line they bring it up again and it's done. And it's like, remember Stacy from number one and Henry? They remember that gold. These dudes found the gold, and now like I love stuff like that. You be like, man, how they getting part of the story? So I feel like take your time out, go on Amazon, get those books. I'm gonna read them out to y'all. Just the title, because I know y'all like, man, again, yes. Oh, and I know I ain't talk about titles for my music because I got a lot of stuff in the works, but I got a lot of the different titles. I got Trapped in My Thoughts. I got Caution. I got the little mixtape music I was creating. It's called Killing Band Lab. But I got an idea of the music I want to put out because I was making a lot of crazy music. When I say crazy music, I mean crazy music. I was just freestyling a lot, just saying whatever I wanted to say. I do got some good songs like that I written, wrote down, and was like, yeah, let me write this and record this, put ad libs, go back in it, change this. I do got some songs like that, yeah. But I got a lot of songs where it's just freestyling because really that's why I was using BandLab for to make it my freestyling space where I also made regular songs. So it's gonna be some stuff that I tweak. Maybe I may take some freestyles. Y'all may hear something on like because I'm gonna promote my band lab. As a matter of fact, I'm it's marketing. I can do it now. Y'all can check me out on Band Lab. Type in Ghost. If y'all want to hear my music that I did put out, that I do have out, I have a lot of old music, a lot of old music that I made from the moment I started recording, being able to record all the way up until now. And you can just type in G.H.O.$T and you'll get Ghost. I had to spell it like that because that's how my name is spelled. You have to put the dots, you have to put the $. That's the only way I could copyright it and make it legal. But that you put that in on Band Lab, 2 words put together to make one. And then and I'm not talking to y'all like I'm stupid, but this is how it was said to me because I'm like Band Lab. And I thought it was 2 words separated, but it's together. So Band Lab was the app. If I know a lot of people don't like downloading apps, but you download Spotify, you download iTunes, you download Amazon Music, you download all this other stuff to listen to people that you want to listen to. Well, YouTube come with the phone, but that's different. But the stuff that don't come, you download it. You download, I don't know, TikTok come with the phone. Anyway, my point is, download it. Okay, download it. Don't get to the app and be like, I gotta download. Yes, you gotta download. All right. You're supporting me, man. You're listening to my music. You're giving me feedback. You're telling me how you like it. Oh, this song. Hey, you made this song and you didn't write none of this. You just started rapping. All of this is off the top of your head. That's pretty good. I want to hear that. Or, oh, wait a minute. This is off the top of your head. You ain't write none of this. This is some bull. You should have stopped recording the moment you opened your mouth, and you should have sat down and wrote something down. I want to hear the feedback. You know why? Because I've been doing this for a long time. I'm cold at what I do. It's not gonna hurt my feelings if y'all tell me something is whack. I probably knew it was whack when I heard it, and I was like, you know what? I'm still putting it out. I did it. Like that's how I am. The moment I am done with some music and it's recorded, I'm putting it out. I don't care if I'm embarrassed. You know how many songs I probably messed up saying a word because I'm rapping too fast because my mind and my thoughts is going like this. So I'm trying to keep up with my words when I'm trying to make sure that I'm rapping everything I'm thinking, but I'm like, I can't. So sometimes I'm trying to rap something I thought, and then a new thought came into my mind when I'm trying to rap that thought, and it was like, all right. And that's how it is with me when I'm freestyling. That's how it is with me when I'm making music. So, BandLab, type in my name, Ghost. Check out my music. I got a lot of music in there that y'all can listen to. And while y'all at it, y'all can go check out the gruesome twosome music. Look, when you go on there, you're gonna see some solo music. That's me. You're gonna see some joint music with me and a guy I don't want to call him my rap partner. He became like a brother. He had the same name as me, kind of. Cause my middle name is his first name. So we became cool when we found out we both rapped, and we got like 2-3 mixtapes together. So I want y'all to check those out. And then as me and my rap partner, I got that music. We got like 3-4 mixtapes. I want y'all to check that out. And then me and that rap partner and another guy, we formed a 3-man group called Trifecta. We want check that music out. So you got I guess Double Trouble guys. You can check that out. Then you got Trifecta, and then you got Gruesome Twosome, and then you got me, Ghost. And all that music is under one account on my BandLab. And y'all can check it out, leave comments, download if you want to, because at some point I am going to take those songs off. A lot of those songs are going to be rewritten and turned into official songs and put out on Spotify. And it's gonna be the ones that I really enjoy, like Love Me or Hate Me. Like it's gonna be the ones that if y'all see the song got a lot of plays and it was a freestyle, them the ones, because it's like, man, they love this and it was a freestyle. Watch what I do with this now. And I want y'all to really support, really go check it out. And if y'all make music, like I said, I'll do music with you. So create a BandLab if you make music yourself and send me a message. Hey man, I listen to your podcast. I like your song. Let's do a track. I got you. And then right after y'all done listening to my music, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what I'm about to say. As soon as y'all done listening to my music, you can go sit down, grab you a glass or cup of wine, dim your lights down low, and you should already have been on Amazon and bought this mug. Because now you finna go and open up your book and start reading The Cursed Fae and the Power That Destroys and figure out what's being destroyed. And then when you're done with that book and wiping your eyes from the tears of excitement and enjoyment, you're going to open up book 2 and you're going to go ahead and read The Cursed Fae, the Power That Saves. And then when you're done wiping your eyes from hearing all the people reading, because I feel like when I read, I'm hearing the words too. But when you're done reading the book and you're done wiping your eyes from hearing the people who got saved and who sacrificed their life not to get saved, which I don't know if anybody sacrificed themselves yet. I ain't made it that far. Then you read book 3, Secret, Lies, and Betrayal. You figure out who's holding secrets, who's telling lies, and who's betraying who. And it's probably the same person doing all 3. Ain't that crazy? It'd be crazy if one person was doing all 3 of those things. It's like, dude, you got secrets, you lying to us, and you betrayed us? I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That lines up. Actually, yeah. That is a one person thing because you got to do all those things. 2 of those things make you a betrayer. Like, depends on what kind of secrets you hold and who you holding the secret from.
and who you lying to and whose side you own from the lies that you told will make it who you betrayed. And I know y'all got that, so I'm not going to elaborate. But man, that's crazy. Okay, see, that makes me want to read it even more. Like, who's doing it? Man, y'all go check them out, man. They're on Amazon. Okay. Oh, snaps. See, this is different. This is a Markasode. So, unfortunately, we are getting to the end, but there won't be a word of the day. I'm not taking that from her. That's her thing, and I love how she does it. I love when she does it, and I love my part in it. It'd be weird to try to be the person who says the word, do the word, and decide if we're going to keep the word. Nah, I'm good. I just want to do my part. And no, it's not scripted. It's just something that flowed into it. At first, I didn't even have a place where I put these words. It was just one word she had said that I was like, no, we're not letting that slide. Like, I cannot